Hello everyone and welcome back to Midnight Ink. So tonight we're going to do something different. We're going to do a mystery topic tarot. So we have 6 decks to choose from. If you're drawn to more than one, that's totally okay. If you're drawn to just maybe one deck or all of them, that's okay too. So, the decks in question. So we have the Rider-Waite Tarot with this key. We have the Mystic Medleys with this tiger eye stone. We have the Modern Witch Tarot with this blue lace agate stone. We have the Creepy Tarot with this amethyst crescent moon. And we have the Sunset Tarot with this, it's kind of like a hair clip or a safety pin. It was something that like my grandma Rhoda gave me. And then we have the Magical Dogs Tarot with this turtle. And why is there bugs flying around? Get off my deck, motherfucker. Fucking bitch. No, I'm sorry. Alright, anyway, so this is going to be whatever topic comes up. So this is just kind of a mystery reading right now. So we're going to play around and see what happens, okay? So yeah, let's get started with the pile ones. Alright, hello my pile ones and welcome in. I'm going to set the intentions here. Please and thank you, Spirit, speak through me as you always do. That candle going off a little bit. Anyway, that's fine. Alright, let's see what you need to hear in this mystery tarot. I'm going to keep it fun tonight. Hopefully nothing negative comes through. We'll see. Okay, we've got, so things are moving fast for you in a relationship. Okay. So pretty, okay. Things are moving quick. Are you questioning whether this is okay? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, okay. So you've built a foundation. You've been working really hard towards this relationship, and things are finally coming together. Okay. Let's see what else. Please thank you, Spirit. Page of Swords. Whoops, gotta move that over a little bit. Okay, so what I'm getting with this here is... Okay. So I'm getting 2 different things. Things moved very quick in this connection, and things are finally building up, and we've created a strong connection. We could be moving in together, or starting afresh, or what I'm getting is that things moved too quick, and now you're kind of just looking at the potential of growth, but it's not happening. But more so, what I'm seeing is things moved progressively because this person was meant to be for you and in your life. Let's see what else. Lovers. Why the Lovers? Okay. And last card, let's... Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, so... you could have children with this person, or maybe just had a kid with this person. With this, I see, like, it's almost like you were kind of, like, very unsure, kind of holding on to your heart kind of thing, because you've been burnt in the past, in past relationships, and it's like, oh my god, like, I have this person coming through, like, coming in my life, and they're fucking amazing, and I want to build with them, and I'm just going to keep it straightforward right now. I see you moving in with this person. I do see marriage coming in too. If you don't have kids already, I do see that you both will have kids together. So I'm mainly reading about a serious relationship, not like situationship or open relationship. I'm talking about a monogamous relationship, okay? You could have been cheated on in the past, so that's why you were just like, okay, this seems too good to be true. Should I trust this? Trust it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Trust it, okay? Yeah, it's coming in hot. All right, it's okay. Whether you are a woman or a man, either person can, you know, go down on one knee and engage. You know, like they can present the ring and be like, "Can you, like, will you marry me?" kind of thing. I do see this coming quick, whether the woman is doing it or the man. Okay? It's gonna happen. King of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so this person gives like that not only loyal or leader kind of vibe, but also gives like that stability and nurturing side that you need. So this was something, okay, so y'all could have been like friends maybe at first, so it was like a slow build up, and you were kind of like building this foundation for like a good connection, and then all of a sudden, I don't know if y'all like exchanged feelings towards one another, and then that's when things started moving so fucking quick. Let's see what else. Doesn't think your spirit. What else? Okay. Yep. So I see you basically moving on from, I mean, if you're still with your parents, or like living with your parents, or you're kind of living in your own little space, I see you moving out of that to join with this partner and to be fully committed. Okay. Let me get some advice. So, I think this is where you got nervous, potentially, because you might have just gotten out of like a long-term relationship. But it's almost like you knew this person as a friend already, but you had gotten out of a long-term relationship, and then you were like, okay, well, we have been friends, best friends for a long time, and then all of a sudden we were like, okay, I just got out of a long-term relationship, and then we basically expressed feelings towards one another. And I think that things worked out the way that they did, and basically how they were supposed to. I think that's why there's this key here. Unlocking a key to their heart, realizing that, well, we have feelings for each other. Also suggesting moving in, being committed, and getting a house together, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm seeing with my pile ones. I hope this resonated. Also, with the death and rebirth, sometimes you got to go through a tower moment to realize what you truly deserve, okay? So that's what I'm seeing with my pile ones. I hope this resonated for you, and we're going to move on to my pile twos. Alright, my pile twos, if you chose this deck or the gemstone, this will be your reading. Let's get into the mystery here. This is just going with the flow, okay? Let's see what comes through. We have the Chariot, moving with the flow, letting things go forward as they are. We have the Nine of Swords. So this is keeping you up at night, but you're still choosing to go with the flow. You've been putting in the work. Now, this doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a friend or family. But with this Lovers here, you're going to gain that recognition, that reassurance, that apology of... Let me see what else. Hold on. Let me see what else. Going with the flow. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, whatever. So this is a spiritual thing. So maybe trying to trust in the divine or God or whatever higher power you have. It's very hard to, because you overthink a lot. You could be dealing with insomnia, where it's hard to sleep at night, about this situation, connection, family, friend, whatever it may be. But I do see this coming through with the Six of Wands, that you will get your recognition, whether in the physical or in the afterlife. And I think that sometimes we focus too much on the physical. Like, oh, I'm gonna get that recognition from people. Sometimes people just fail us. But that recognition, for sure, you're gonna get in the afterlife. Ten of Cups, completion. You are on the road to completion. And there was just a siren that went by, I don't know if it was a police car or a ambulance, but it's almost like this sense of urgency that you're on the right path. It might not feel like that. And it's almost like with this Nine of Swords and the High Priestess, it's almost like it's you know who you are. You have all of the knowledge and information that you need. But it's almost like this dark part of yourself fights that. Ace of Swords. Ooh, interesting. I have an interesting twist on this with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. This is a thought that you have, that you want validation, you want recognition, but it's almost like you're not getting it. Now, this could be with a friend, family, or a lover. I'm going to keep it broad because I'm not getting like anything direct. Why the Lovers? Why the Lovers? Please and thank you, Spirit. Come on, quit being difficult. Somebody's being difficult with you. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is, with the Nine of Pentacles, this talks about foundation, wealth, that kind of thing. This is something you've been almost building with. So this does feel like something more of like a childhood friend or family. And what I'm seeing with this, with like the Two of Swords and the Hierophant, this talks about more of like a spirituality, religious kind of thing. You're very conflicted with that because of how you were brought up. You want to embrace parts of religion or spirituality, but you're very closed off too, because it was used in a way that was very abusive. That's kind of what I'm feeling. What else? Please and thank you, Spirit. Whoop. Sorry. We have the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, okay, well, with this here, it's almost like you're trying to look at yourself, look within. It's almost like you're looking at a mirror, and Maybe you're kind of struggling with your childhood trauma, but also wanting to be like, no, this is me. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I know how to be loving, caring, and all those things, but it's almost like I'm fighting my past. You could be dealing with some financial poverty right now, where everything is kind of not going in the direction that you would like. Let's see, Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Trusting spirit, trusting the process. Your recognition is in heaven, honey. People have failed you. And that's... I fucking hate that for you, because you deserve it. But I do feel like you do have people in your corner that recognize you and cheer you on, but it's not a lot. But I want you to know, spiritually, your recognition is in heaven. Lovers, we have the Eight of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. You just want to rest. You just want to rest, but everything keeps happening around you, and you just want it to stop. Which I get that. I've been there. Been there, done that. But revisiting the spirituality, religion part, what I see with this is revisiting that, but using your own intuition and judgment. I believe that you will take what resonates for you and leave out what doesn't. That's what I'm seeing with you. Let me see if we can get some advice. Oops, sorry. Cards are everywhere. Let me see if we can get some advice. How about that? Then we'll stop there. Alright, please take your spirit some advice. Please take your spirit some advice. Getting out of survival mode. That's your advice. You were meant to be the Fool and the Nine of Cups. I think as a child you were always very free-spirited. You didn't question things. You would just go with your intuition and go with the flow. I think what Spirit is encouraging you to step out of this survival mode. And then when you do, I mean, regardless, you've got many people in your circle, especially spiritually, that want to give you that recognition, and they already have. But what I see here is you've accomplished so much, and you are here to accomplish more. And I see you having worked hard, and this shit will pay off, okay? That's what I'm seeing with you. Alright, well, my pile twos, I hope this resonated for you, and we'll move on to my pile threes. Alright, hello my pile threes. If you chose the Modern Witch Tarot and this blue lace agate stone, this is your reading. So let's get started on this mystery tarot. We We have the Strength card coming through. Queen of Wands. You could be a parent or a mother. Ten of Cups. I sense being very happy with your life, feeling very fulfilled with your life. But you might be having some people coming like across, causing... Oh. I'm going to keep it broad, but you could be having like friends or family causing drama in your life, or maybe like another woman or another guy causing some discord in the life that you have basically made. You're gaining strength with being alone and trying to look within, figure out what you want to do next. So you could be married and have kids with this person, but there's like this abrupt change where something's going on, whether family drama or drama within the person that you married or have kids with, and things aren't going how they did in the past. Let's see what else. So, where things might have been met, whether financially, emotionally, physically, in this relationship, it's almost like you gotta you could be going through financial troubles, but I do see this as you guarding your energy right now. This person may have cheated, potentially. Doesn't have to be, but interesting. Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like the universe is showing all of these hidden things and they're coming to light. And it's almost like I see this mother and this child, whether boy or girl. It's almost like you have had to guard them from this drama, all of this shit that's going on, and keep being present for them. What else? Please and thank you, Spirit. Ten of Swords. You're not really doing too good mentally with everything going on. It's keeping you up at night. You're overthinking of like, what did I do to make all this go wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. This person is just a piece of shit. You're looking back at everything that you've built with this person. I've spent all this time. We've built a foundation. We have everything together. And it just all feels like it's falling apart. You are wanting to move on and move forward. And this almost changed your perspective on love. And then this card pops up. It says, everything is fine, but it's not fine. Okay? And it's okay if it's not. You need to focus on you and your children. If you don't have children with this person, focus on you. What else? Please and thank you, Spirit. Maybe moving to a different job or moving to a different place would benefit you. Having this person move out of the house. You want to bring balance back into your life. You want to bring balance back into your life and your children's life. We have the Four of Cups. You're just over it. It's almost like maybe if this person did cheat on you or did something else, it's almost like whatever things they might say or try to do, it's like, no, you did enough and I don't trust you, kind of thing. What else? Please and thank you, Spirit. We have the Three of Pentacles. This could have been, ooh, interesting. So, this person could have cheated on you from someone at work. Yeah, no. This shit is eating you up. Oh, you almost feel like it almost feels like you were just left out in the cold. Like, okay, I feel like shit. Why would you do this to me? I didn't deserve this. I gave everything. We've built a life. We've built this amazing family and foundation. Why would you do this? This person is a piece of shit. That's what they are. Okay? Queen of Pentacles, you're getting back into the Queen of Pentacles energy. You're guarding your femininity and your nurturing side. I'm going to guard me. I'm going to choose me and my kids for once. I don't deserve this. I never deserve this. And I agree. If you don't choose you, you're going to remain trapped. Okay? I want you to know this. Justice is coming for you. Whether you need to file for divorce or gain custody, whatever it may be, justice is coming for you. The universe is going to make sure that justice is served so that you won't remain trapped anymore, okay? Alright, so that's what I'm getting for my pile threes. I hope this resonated for you, and I love you. Stay strong, please, and keep fighting, alright? You deserve better. Alright, let's move on to my pile 4, I think. Yes, pile 4. Alright, my pile 4s, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Creepy Tarot or the Amethyst Crescent Moon, this is your reading. So let's get started. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do you need to tell them about this mystery tarot? We have the Empress. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Two Pentacles. You might be starting up your own business, maybe. And it's only giving you so much, not a lot, but it's something you're passionate about. So thank you, Spirit. What else? We got,
oh, wait.
we have the World. Okay. So I'm getting two different things. What I'm getting is it might be impacting your world physically or financially, but it's gaining much more of what you want to do and what you're passionate about, but it could be kind of causing a lot of financial issues in your world or those kind of things, which sucks. And it's not cool. Or also what I'm getting is that what you are creating is people really admire and they love it, and there's many different people from all kinds of different parts of the world that are viewing what you are doing. So you could be a influencer. You could have like some kind of channel on YouTube. It doesn't have to be YouTube, but you are creating and it is reaching the world. But maybe in like so there's like the 5D and the 3D. 3D is this physical world where we have to pay fucking bills, and it might be affecting that. But in the 5D, you're feeling a lot of fulfillment. King of Pentacles. Okay. Strength. Yes. You're gonna go strong. You're gonna keep fighting. This is your dream and no one's gonna end it for you. That's what I see. It's almost like you have your masculine and feminine energy very balanced. You are very in tune with your emotional side, your nurturing side, but also you're very in touch with, I'm going to be the leader of my life and I'm going to keep going. I don't care if shit hits the fan. At least I'm doing what I want to do. That kind of thing. Why the Four of Wands? Okay. Why the World? This, yeah, King of Cups. You are very empathic. You have very psychic abilities. You could be a medium. I don't mean to say this. I know I'm a tarot reader, but you could be a tarot reader as well. Why this King of Pentacles? Why the King of Pentacles? Ten of Cups. All of your hard work is going to pay off. I want you to know that. You put a lot of heart and soul into what you do, and I do see it paying off. It might have been kind of like a slow process, because a lot of times when you are a social media influencer, or someone like me, a tarot reader, it takes time. It takes a lot of effort. I put my heart and soul into these readings, and then also the people that follow me and engage in my content, it's just as valid. It's like a 50-50. I put my heart and soul, and then people engage with it. If that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it. But anything else? Spirit? Page of Swords. Something new, something fresh is coming. It might come up unexpectedly. Maybe all of your hard work. If you've been getting a lot of like, not what's the word, stagnant energy, where you put yourself out there and you're not getting a whole lot in return, one day it's gonna hit you and it's gonna come out of nowhere. Okay? With the Queen of Cups, you are very in tune with your emotional and psychic side. It's kind of, when I said the Emperor and like the Empress and the Emperor, you balance that very well, and you've gotten to the point where, yes, you think logically, but you are also in tune with your own emotions and psychic abilities, and you've put a lot of work towards that. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. All right. King of Cups and the World. We have Judgment. So, you are on the right path. You are doing exactly what you need to do. Okay? And then we have the High Priestess. She has her own magic. She's very capable of her own achievements. She's doing it. You're doing it. And keep going, please. Because you are a lot more capable than you might think you are. Okay? Okay. Alright, that's what I'm getting for my pile 4s. Alright, I'm going to move on to my pile 5. Love you guys, and thank you for joining in. Alright, hello my pile 5s. If you chose the Sunset Tarot and this beautiful hair clip here, this will be your reading. Let's tap in. See what you need to hear. Okay, so we have the Star. So you could be a air sign, Aquarius, but what this is referring to is power and success. We have hope, calm, clarity, faith, inspiration, renewal, spirituality, good omen. Okay, so you could be pursuing a career that fits with how you feel spiritually. Let's see what else. Yep. Yes. You're full of a lot of energy, passion, and you could be traveling and doing things about your career. But there are, okay, so let me see, air sign. We're getting a lot of air signs. So we have Gemini and Aquarius. There might be, you could be having dreams about not so great things. We do see anxiety, overwhelmed, fear, depression, insomnia, trauma, and despair. I'm wondering where that's coming from. Because it almost feels like you're doing what you want to do. Career-wise, let me see. Why this card? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's almost like you're in a interesting. Okay, so it's almost like you're in this situation where you're doing what you want to do career-wise and everything, but it's almost like you gotta pause and surrender and possibly let go of the past, or maybe pause and surrender and make sure that you're checking in spiritually with yourself. Like you might have all of your ducks in a row financially, You might have the great house. You might have financially doing great. Maybe the relationship is great. But checking in spiritually, I feel like that's something you struggle with. What else? Excuse me. Ooh. This is something you have to let go of. Something with childhood. Interesting. Okay. You're almost fighting yourself if you truly deserve this success. Because you've been given all of these opportunities, career-wise. Like, you've been putting in the work, you've gotten the reward, you've gotten the victory. But it's almost like your childhood or trauma is holding you back, whether you truly deserve it. You operate on perfectionism. This one is hard to figure out. I think what you struggle with is you've made success for yourself, and maybe either friends, family, or a lover is trying to get in your head, or past things are trying to get in your head and trying to tell you that you don't deserve that. What I'm seeing here is that you've been clear-minded, you've communicated clear communication, and you've set clear boundaries, or maybe you're trying to. There's something with jealousy about you, whether it's family, friends, or a lover. It almost feels like they're jealous of your success, and it's been keeping you up at night and making you second guess. But for real, you deserve it. You deserve this success. And it's not your fault that other people want to project their own insecurities onto you. If they want to go and do the same thing you are doing, they can. But they won't, because they're not like you. Let's see what else. Yeah. So I could be talking to an earth or air sign, but I feel like this embodies you, how you are. You're energetic, talkative. You want to give people all these new ideas. You're very curious and you thirst for the truth and knowledge. And I think that's what people hate about you, if we're referring to family or whatever. I think that they haven't gotten on to the level that you did. And I think that's why they're jealous and trying to bring you down. Don't let them, please. Yeah. Development, progress, teamwork, planning, expansion, overseas opportunities. So you might be wanting to move somewhere else, so that way you're not feeling confined to where you were grown up, like childhood home, childhood how do I say this? Like the place that you grew up. You just want a fresh start. You want something new. Because it almost feels like if you don't do that, it almost feels like you're being dragged down by people around you, family, friends, that kind of thing, because they're jealous of your progress. I think it would be best to do what you want to do and do a fresh start. I think this is kind of what is holding you back. There's like this grief, this loss. What if I regret this? What is holding you back is rejection, feeling unloved or abandoned. Honey, they already abandoned you. Do what you feel is most best for you. You are a strong leader. You're powerful. You are way more mature than them. You are career driven and successful, okay? I think you know what you need to do, okay? Yes, it sucks. You want the validation and all that, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen right now. And the last card I'm going to go with is Destiny and Faith. Destiny and Fate. I mean, faith as well. Turning point. Life cycles changes. It's time to put aside your fears and step into the unknown and let the universe, God, or whatever direct your path. Let your own intuition direct your path. You deserve it, and don't let these shitty ass people take away from that, okay? Okay. All right. We're gonna move on to pile 6 for my last and final reading. I love you guys, and let's move on to pile 6. All right. Hello, my pile 6. If you chose the Magical Dogs Tarot and this lovely turtle pin, this is your reading. All right, let's get started. Please and thank you, Spirit. Let's get started. What do you need to hear on this mystery topic? We have the, C alpha male. So you could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and you could be a male. Don't have to be. Let's see what else. We have the 8 of fire. Five of sky. Knight of sky. Excuse me. And the C alpha male. Okay. And then we have the dog star. What I'm getting with this is very spiritual. What I'm seeing with this is that you have multiple spirit guides, angels, whatever it may be, that are wanting to guide you. With the 9 of sky, what I'm seeing with this is you've been kind of going through it mentally and spiritually. I see it kind of as like the dark night of the soul. You've been questioning things and wanting to reconnect to spiritual things, and you have many spiritual guides or angels on your side, whether it's a past loved one. It could be like a mom or a dad or a grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, brother, sister. And they're wanting to connect with you because you've been so lost and depressed, maybe even suicidal. We have the moon. Fire puppy. You've been looking within. And I don't mean yourself. You've already looked within yourself. You know who you are and everything, but I see it as you're wanting to look within and ask questions about spiritual things. That's what I'm getting. It's interesting how we have the fire puppy and the 8 of fire. You've gone from this person that was just tapping into the spiritual realm, and you have advanced. right, let's see why, is it 5 of sky? Please take your spirit. 3 of sea. Why the 9 of sky? 8 of earth. And why the sea alpha female? The tower. Ooh, okay. What I'm getting with this is, I feel like this, water sign female spirit guide comes in when all shit breaks loose and everything just falls apart, and she's there and she's with you. I don't know if maybe you lacked a motherly figure in your life, but she almost kind of acts like a motherly spirit guide. So when things just fall apart and everything, she's there. With this 8 of earth and the 9 of sky, I see it as you've been very creative. Spiritually, you've tapped into your psychic abilities, spiritually, and it almost feels like you just feel alone. No one understands you. This feels gradual throughout your life, into childhood and into young adult and into adult years. This growth has come and go, where you've been very spiritually close and then it would fall away and then you would come right back to it again. We have the fire guardian. So you do have a guardian angel that is a fire sign. It's almost like they're trying to protect you and keep you from harm, whether you realize it or not. We have the 4 of earth. We have a shaman. That's also your spirit guide. Temperance. We have almost like an angel or God-like consciousness that is bringing balance in your life. They're trying to show you that when things are bad, you can look at the good things too. We have the earth puppy. So we have an earth sign. It might be a younger spirit guide, but they've also experienced things. They know how to ground themselves but they also know how to be playful too. Let's see what else. This is very spiritual. This is giving angels, spirit guides. We have the Lovers. Okay. So you could be in a a relationship with someone where you have kind of like a soul contract with them. Like, it gives kind of like, what's the word? Like, you've been lovers before, and you are lovers in this life as well. Okay. Something about water and the sea. It's almost like you feel connected to that. That's where it's like nature in general. That's how you feel connected to spirit and your spirit guides. So that's what I'm getting. All right, well, I hope this resonated for you. And I love you guys. Send a like down below, or a comment, or share with whoever if you think this would resonate for them. And I will see you for my next reading. All right, bye.